Lesson 3-1, Writing Expressions and Equations. When we are writing expressions or equations, often we will see things put in word form, and we are expected to write them in number form so that we can solve. There are some key words that you will see sometimes that can guide you in the direction on what operation you're going to be using. So for example, in addition, we often see things like sum, more than, increased by, or in all. For subtraction, we can see decreased by, difference, less than, or less. Multiplication, we see each, product, multiplied twice. And in division, we often see divide, quotient, per, separate. We also see the word is. Is kind of one of our key words for equals, or the same is also a word that identifies equal. If you need a reminder of some of these words, they're on the bulletin board up above the smartboard on the pink paper. When we are writing a phrase as an expression, there's 3 steps that you can follow to help figure out how to properly write it. So the first thing is you'll see it in word form. So $5 more than Jennifer earned. Well, we don't know how much Jennifer earned. So you have to identify a variable to represent that. So in this case, we're going to let D represent the amount of money that Jennifer earned. So D, and so back at the expression, it says $5 more than. So Jennifer earned D, and it would be $5 more than that. So that would be your expression to represent the previous phrase. Pause the video to try a few examples. The first example says 3 more runs than the Pirates scored. So you want to identify a variable for what the Pirates scored, so let's just make it P, and then it's 3 more than that. The next example, 5 less apples than Brooklyn. So we're going to represent the apples that Brooklyn had with B, and we want 5 less than that. Just a reminder that expressions and equations are 2 different things. An expression does not contain an equal sign. So it's just something like D plus 2. But an equation are usually set equal to something. So n plus 7 equals 15 would be an example of an equation, because the n plus something is equal to something else. So you see the word equa in here, think of it as the equal sign for equations. We are able to write sentences as equations. We just have to make sure we remember the equal sign. So for this example, we have 6 less than a number is 20. So we have to look and figure out what are our key numbers, our key words here. So 6 is a number in 20, and then less than in the word is. So less than a number. We don't know what the number is, so we're going to let n represent that number, so n, and then it says 6 less than that number, so 6 less than the number is, which we know is an equal sign, 20. Pause the video to try a few examples. 7 more than a number is 15. So a number we're going to represent with n. 7 more than that is equals 15. 5 times a number of students is 250. So we would say 5 times the number is the equal 250. And remember, anytime that we have a number right next to a variable, that operation is multiplication. Pause the video to complete the lesson review. Make sure you present this lesson review to receive verification for watching this video.